hello, and welcome to Gondor Calls for Ale's YouTube channel. I am Sam Gallagher.
And I am Ben Gallagher.
And we are returning to Middle-earth for another excellent battle report.
That's right, we have once again brought a fight that no one asked for. And this time I am bringing the forces of Goblin Town, while Sam is commanding the Ravagers of the Shire, and we will be playing a game of heirlooms of ages past.
Yes, that's right, we're going to see who the thickest goblin is. Is it the King of Goblins, or is it Golfimbul of Mount Gram? These 350-point armies will battle soon, Ben, but before we get into looking at the table, looking at the armies, and going over the scenario, it wouldn't be Gondor Calls for Ale without the ale. So,
It would not.
Cheers. Have a good game.
Good game.
If you've been enjoying our videos, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave us a comment. We try and get back to every single one of them. These simple, free actions that you can take help spread the word of Gondor Calls for Ale across the great YouTube algorithm.
If you want to get to know Sam and I a little better and join our friends and fans, consider checking out our Discord channel. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Join us there, post pictures of your hobbies, share army lists, get thoughts and feedback, and generally enjoy an exciting discussion with our community.
And if you want to go that extra mile and go down, down, down to Goblin Town, then perhaps consider checking out our Patreon. There is a link in the description of this video. Our Patreons, we want to thank you, be you a present Patreon, a past, or a future one. Your financial support is what enables us to make these videos. It keeps the lights on, the camera rolling, and the beer flowing. We never expect any of it and appreciate all of it. Or perhaps, Ben, if you want to ravage the Shire, then consider becoming a YouTube channel member. That is right. A new ability to support Gondor Calls for Ale has been released, unlocked, unleashed onto YouTube. We have a variety of tiers, and again, we would love to thank our channel members. You also enable us to make this content. Without any further ado, let's look at the table, look at the armies, and get this game underway.
Creeping forth from beneath the ridges and cliff tops of the misty mountains, the Goblin King has come forth and is bringing his gross, disgusting hordes with him. In his warband, there are 24 Goblin warriors. In warband number 2, we have a Goblin captain. He is leading 8 Goblin warriors. If this sounds like an awfully complicated army list to follow and you want to see it written down for you, you can check out the description of this video to find it there. We, of course, have some army special rules for Goblin Town. First and foremost, I feel a song coming on. During the priority phase, after priority has been determined, the Goblin King can choose to sing one of his songs. If he does choose one of the songs below, apply its effects until the end of the turn. The Goblin King may not sing the same song he has sung the previous turn. We've got batter and beat, make them stammer and squeak. Other friendly Goblin models treat the Goblin King as a banner with a range of 6 inches. You can yammer and yelp, but there ain't no help. Goblins within 6 inches of the Goblin King cause terror. Abominations, mutations, deviations. Whenever another friendly goblin model within 6 inches of the Goblin King suffers a wound, roll a d6. On a natural 6, the wound is ignored. And finally, bones will be shattered, necks will be wrung. Other friendly goblin models within 6 inches of the Goblin King may re-roll natural rolls of 1s when making strikes. Additionally, we have strength in numbers. Whilst your army is not broken, friendly goblin models receive a +1 bonus to any courage test for charging an enemy with a terror special rule. If they won't talk, we'll make them squawk. If the Goblin King or Grinner would kill an enemy non-monster hero model in combat, they can choose to take the model prisoner instead. The model will be removed as a casualty. The Goblin King and Grinner may only have a single prisoner each. For each prisoner we can get a victory point up to a total of 20. Sorry, not going over 20 victory points. And down in Goblin Town, each Goblin hero may increase their maximum warband size by 6 models. There we have it, the forces of Goblin Town mustered to do battle.
Leaving Mount Gram for unknown, mysterious reasons. We all know it's to prove he is the thickest of goblins. Golfimbul leads the Ravagers of the Shire. In his warband, there are 5 orc warriors. with shield, 5 orc warriors with spear, 1 orc warrior with banner, and 1 hill troll. In warband 2, we have his lieutenant, his mighty orc captain. In his warband, there are 6 orc warriors with shield and 6 orc warriors with spear. A very complicated army, for which we have some special rules. We've got Golfimbul's Rage. Golfimbul may declare heroic combat each turn for free. We have the Courage from Ignorance. Whilst Golfimbul is alive and on the battlefield, friendly orc models gain +1 to any courage test they are required to make and overwhelm the foe. Friendly orc models gain a bonus of +1 to wound when making strikes against a model that is outnumbered in combat.
For this game, Sam and I will be battling over an heirloom of ages past in some unknown rocky and wooded region of Middle-earth. We have 6 objectives. I'm going to point them out here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives. Some of them you can't see, unfortunately, because we have a really cool board. Each of these objectives may or may not be the Heirloom of Power. We've numbered each of them on the back 1 through 6, and before the game starts, we're going to roll a die to determine which of the objectives is in fact the artifact. This is a game that uses the Maelstrom of Battle, Heirlooms of Power, special rules, as well as uncovering the artifact. We just have to move into it and turn it over. We're going to get victory points for carrying the artifact. We're going to get victory points for finding dud artifacts. We're going to get victory points for slaying the enemy general and for having banners left, as well as for breaking the enemy army.
Before the game begins, Ben, let us roll to see which the relic shall be. It's going to be objective number 4. So once we flip that, we will let you know and each other know that objective 4 is in fact the real relic. Shall we roll? No deployment this time, just priority for turn 1. In
Goblin
the tray,
Town has rolled a 2.
Oh, Golfimbul of Mount Gram has rolled a 2.
Roll again.
A 5, Ben.
A 3.
I will enable you to have priority for this turn.
All right, we are going to start it off. These will be the north-south board edges, east and west, obviously. West over here, obviously.
West and east.
Yes. So, rolling for the Goblin King, he has rolled a 4, Sam, which is my choice, north or south. I'm not going to be walking around the table. I'm going to be coming in right here. And Goblin Captain, the littlest goblin, he has rolled a 5, Sam, which is my choice, east or west. He is going to come in on this cool rocky outcropping, not because it's a good place to be, but because it's cool. So he's going to come in over here, Sam. All right, Sam, the forces of Goblin Town are on the table.
Okay. Before I start going, I'm going to point out that that is never your 6-inch bubble from that. It's 3 from each side.
Good point. Good point.
It's fine. I don't care. But
no, that's a good point. We'll get it right. We'll be in a blob. Blob of goblins is should be about like that. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Good point.
Golfimbul of Mount Gram hath rolled a 6. Ooh. His choice. Any way he wants it. He is obviously coming from the west. Golfimbul has arrived. Now will his lieutenant, captain of Mount Gram, he will first roll on the floor. He's a 5. My choice, east or west, right? There we go. All deployment, all done. Well, with a kind of hilarious spread on the board, then we'll move into priority for turn 2. When do you sing?
Oh, I see. After priority has been determined.
That's what I thought. Same as Gundabad then. A 1.
I have a 4, Sam. I'm going to go first. I'm going to be singing a song. What song am I going to sing?
I don't think it's actually going to matter.
I don't really think it's going to make a difference. It more makes a difference for next turn. Next turn, it really doesn't matter. So we are going to have abominations, mutations, deviations. And then these guys are just going to run across their rock.
Anything?
Are you going to call anything?
No, it's not.
Ravagers of Goblin Town are all done. Over to you, Sam.
Golfimbul will move to here for a strategic purpose. And with that there and 2 shooting heavy armies, another turn is complete. Into priority for this, the next turn. Goblin Town, Golfimbul has a 3.
Goblin Town have a 4, and I think, Sam, are we going first? I don't know that we can really do very much over here. Yeah, we're going to go first over here.
I will. You think you can get to that one?
I think I have to. I think I'm going to have to leap over that gap to get to that one.
But you get +1, I think, right?
I do.
I'm going to call a move with my captain.
All right, go for it. I'm not going to counter move. It's a bit of a long shot for me to even get down there.
Yeah.
So go for it. Move away with your captain.
Okay. I don't think it's worth calling with me. Is it at the end of his move? He can pick.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll go to here. We'll pick up this.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Ooh.
Close to a 4. It could be a 4. Just had to make sure I got 1, given that there are points for them now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so.
We should also say what song are you singing? It doesn't currently.
Yeah.
It's all within range of him. So
yeah, we're going to reroll 1s to wound.
Sure.
The hordes of Goblin Town have moved.
Golfimbul, chieftain of Mount Gram, is going to charge this 1 goblin.
Nice.
All right, this guy, he has harvested his arm from a Goblin Town warrior. He's going to check to see if it is in fact the relic.
Nice, of course it is. Of course it is. Why would it be a relic not out of the range?
That's not where we need that relic to be, Ben. We are danger close to a Goblin King. There we go. Movement complete. Obviously going into the fight phase where I am calling my free heroic combat. Golfimbul's Rage! He charged. He's on a walk. He has 3 attacks.
All right, I've got a goblin spear supported by another goblin. Oh, the goblins are angry, Sam. Unfortunately, they're only fight 2.
And I am at least fight 3. All right, 6 strikes, Ben. Needing 4s. There we go. We killed 1 goblin.
Dead goblin.
Now, he was going to run away, but with the placement of that relic...
Ooh.
No, he can't. You can just clear... You can clear goblins. You can get the Goblin King to him. You know what?
Plus, the Goblin King can walk through his own goblins.
That is also a point that I had forgotten, so we're going to retreat.
Yeah, as you should.
There we go. 1 kill. Worth it. Priority, Ben, for another turn.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a 5.
I have a 1.
I will be taking priority.
The Goblin King's going to call a move.
What song are you going to sing?
What song am I going to... The Goblin King will be a 6-inch banner for other goblins this turn.
That makes sense. And you said the Goblin King is calling a move?
Goblin King is calling a move.
He's
not in a great spot.
Don't know. I'm not going to call anything. When do I roll to see if that is a...
Actually, before I call the move, in priority phase.
He's transfixed.
All right, the guy holding the relic is transfixed. You're not counter-calling anything?
No, I don't think
All right, so the Goblin King is obviously getting his mob of goblins over here. That is my heroic move.
Over to my movement, where you've fallen for my cunning gather all the victory points trap, as this old captain is going to go pick up this relic. and then have goblins descend upon him. This is number 1. We'll try and give him some friends.
Alright, into the rest of my movement. These goblins over here are going to continue their crazy flanking maneuvers.
In the shooting phase, Ben, my hill troll is going to try and enrage the Goblin King by throwing a rock at him.
Checks out, checks out.
I believe he is a shoot of 4+. He misses. Fight phase.
Fight phase. Fight phase.
It's my priority. Do you have any actions to call?
I'm not going to call anything with the Goblin King.
I'm going to call a free combat with Golfimbul. All right, Ben, we're going to start with that combat. I'm fighting more goblins than Golfimbul ever should.
All right, Golfimbul fighting 4 goblins. The goblins rolled a 6, Sam.
Oh, I am not on a 6 so far.
Oh!
The dice tray saving me by 1 dice rolling out of it. Golfimbul is going to put his first strike into 1 goblin. He's killed him on a 4. And now he gets
4 more dice.
He has killed another goblin. Keep the slaughter of Golfimbul rolling. Golfimbul into 3 goblins.
Yes, 2 goblins and a chittering horde. We have a 5, Sam.
Then we have a 3.
You do have a banner.
I do have a banner. Out of the tray, out of the tray.
Oh,
Yes, Golfimbul!
Golfimbul.
Goblin King.
Fighting 3, because the one guy's transfixed.
Yep.
Goblin King
Oh, saying there's a chance, baby.
has rolled a 3 high.
I'm on a 6. Do you count yourself as a
No, it's
banner?
other goblins within 6 inches of the
All
Goblin
right.
King's banner. Unfortunate, Goblin King. Unfortunate.
Whoa, we live to make this an interesting game, because if he'd picked up that relic,
Yeah.
he's defense 6,
That's
I
what
need
I was-
6s.
Is he D6 as well?
I outnumber you in combat.
Oh, plus 1 to
I
woo.
need 5.
He is D5.
It's still 6s, right? Strength 3.
No, that's 5s. So you need 4s. 2
Two
wounds. 2 wounds on the Goblin King. It's blubbery mass and then fate.
If you want, yes. Yeah, you can do it that way. So 2 3+.
2 blubbery masses. The
Oh,
Goblin King is
proven.
rubbery and blubbery.
So far, he's the thickest of the goblins.
But not the killingest.
No, Golfimbul's not yet. We don't know how thick he is. Okay. All the combats are done. Priority, Ben, for this turn.
The goblins will be going first. And before any actions are declared, let's see if your guy's transfixed again.
He's not.
He's not transfixed again. And I shall be causing terror. Goblins are going to be very scary this turn.
Well, Ben, I hate to do it, but I don't ever think I'm going to be striking against the Goblin King. So Golfimbul, hero of Mount Gram, the goblin they call Golfimbul, the hero of Golfimbul Town, is going to call a move.
I don't think I'm in a terrible spot right now, Sam. So go ahead and move away.
Oh, this is it. You forget the power of the free heroic combat. He does need to take a courage test, though, to charge some goblins, right? Because that's the one you did.
But he will go.
Ooh, could you check?
He has 2 will, though.
2 will. I will spend 2 will and regret that later.
You rolled
I'm
a 4?
sure. Yeah.
Spend 1 will, because you get +1.
Oh, yes. So I spend 1 will. And he will charge into... That is my heroic move done.
All right.
banner there. Whoops. Maybe we'll win against the Goblin King 2 turns in a row. There we go. All the movement is over. Ben, into the fight phase. Any heroic actions?
No, Goblin King's saving his might.
It was your priority, so it's actually mine. I'm going to use another free heroic combat from Golfimbul, because he's fighting 3. He could do it, Ben.
He could. Love to see it. Nothing from the Goblin King, so we'll take it away with that.
Golfimbul has 3 attacks, Ben.
And he is fighting 5 goblins.
He's on a 6.
Oh,
Phew.
don't even need to roll the goblins' dice.
All right, we'll do them 2 at a time. I've killed the first goblin. I've killed the second goblin. I've killed the third goblin. He cleaves.
And he's already passed his terror test.
He sure has.
All right, we've got one more to Orc fighting 3 goblins.
He's on a 5, Ben.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. The goblins have the
you
6.
didn't get
Do you have a banner?
Maybe.
The Goblin King
Against 3.
fighting 3 goblins.
3 orcs.
3 orcs even. The Goblin King has rolled a 5.
Yes, yes. Do it. My orcish boys. My beautiful boys. No.
All right. If I was mean, I'd hurl at Golfimbul, but I just don't want to.
You'd fail your intelligence test.
Yeah, no, we're just going to clobber 2 guys, I think.
Sure.
Because you've positioned. I can't get anywhere good by barging, so we're just going to splat some guys. Splat 2.
You get 1 strike on the spear.
Oh, that's right, because I'm a monster.
Sure are.
Splat 2.
Okay, Ben. Who do you want? Which captain?
We're going to start off with the warriors behind the captains. You've got 2 goblins fighting 2 orcs.
6.
Orcs have got the 6. The goblins don't. Over here, it looks like we've got a 2-on-1.
Yep. 4.
A 3 for the goblin.
Another turn. Another priority. I have a 2, Ben.
I have got a 4.
Ruh-roh.
I will be taking priority.
I really want to keep the Golfimbul train a-rolling. I will, after consulting Ben, I will call a move with Golfimbul's last point of might. Actually, I guess before that, what are you singing?
Yeah, the Goblin King is going to be a 6-inch banner again. And I'm not going to counter move because I think at this point a combat might do me better.
All right, Ben. My movement is my heroic movement is complete. You pass me the token when you get a chance.
Over here on this flank, Tiny Captain is going to do battle against your captain, the Battle of the Captains. That is that.
My remaining moves.
Run away!
Not as appealing with these guys coming from ambush, but we're going to run this way. I think that is all of the movement done, Ben. Are we into the fight phase?
I believe we are.
Well, believe this. If you dare, Golfimbul is going to call a free heroic combat. All right, Golfimbul, 3 attacks, Ben.
Oh, let's see it. Golfimbul, Lord of Mount Gram, on a 5. He is fighting against 5 goblins. Yes! Doesn't even need the banner reroll. But fortunately, the Goblin King is a banner.
Don't you?
He doesn't even need the banner. Made you sweat.
The first strike kills a goblin. The second strike, no, double 1. No!
We've got a living goblin.
He kills the third, so he failed his heroic combat.
Slowing down. Last fight on this flank. The Goblin King battling the Hill Troll. The Goblin King, Sam, has rolled a 5.
The Hill Troll has rolled 3 1s. Fear ye not, Ben. He brought a flag.
And Hill Troll Cunning has 2 rerolls.
You are a monster.
But I have the infantry keyword.
I believe it's check it, but I have a 6 on the banner.
You devil.
If I can use Hill Troll Cunning, that will have been a 6 on the Hill Troll Cunning. I don't think you can. But not monsters. Yeah.
Oh, it's not other monsters. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice. I am not spending a point of might to tie that fight. That seems foolish.
Sure. Strength. I think it's going to be
4s.
4s either way. Well, your strength.
Strength 5, D5.
Okay, so I could. Oh, it's the same either way.
Same either way.
Yeah. 4s. 2 wounds, Ben.
Blubbery belly.
Oh, yeah, 1 gets through.
We're going to take his fates. Goblin King is unscathed.
Golfimbul may be proving he is the killiest of goblins. The Goblin King is winning the thickness battle.
All right, we've got a 2-on-2 back here. And last, and quite possibly least, my Goblin Captain fighting your Orc Captain and a friend. I'm on a 4.
Here is the Orc Captain. He's on a 3, Ben. But don't worry, his friend! No! I have 1 point of might. I was planning to use it to march this group of... No, we're not going to spend the... We're not going to spend the might.
First strike on the Orc Warrior. Second strike on the Orc Warrior. Tiny Goblin. He's biting him at the kneecaps.
I think that is all of the combat for the turn.
It is.
Priority for the next turn.
The Goblins are on a 2.
Golfimbul is on the 6.
Oh dear. Is your guy transfixed?
Is he? He is not.
He is not transfixed.
Golfimbul will obviously be taking priority.
Yeah, the Goblin King, I think, wants to have feel no pain on his goblins.
Sure. Oh, yes. Sauce.
Yes. Which is abominations, mutations, deviations. And I am exactly 50% of my army, so I'm not yet broken.
Perfect. Are you calling any heroic action?
I am going to call a move with the Goblin King.
Oh, Ben. Why would you do that? Why would you slow the rage?
We gotta slow the rampage.
I have no might worth using over there.
All right.
I have no might to use.
The Goblin King will take a terror test, which he will pass. Yeah. And he will go into the troll and it looks like...
I'm not quite sure what we're doing with that relic, so he's just going to move a little bit out of harm's way, I think. He's trying to see which side of the rock the Goblin King commits to. He's playing the Frodo troll game.
He's hoping that the Golfimbul is going to come and save him.
Yes. Right, Ben. Now, into the fight phase, where...
Shock of all shocks!
Golfimbul is calling a heroic combat. Into...
the fight phase.
The fight. The massive, the girthy Golfimbul of Mount Gram has a 5, and the dice... Yes, doesn't even need to re-roll that.
Pretty sure he rolled too many dice anyway, because he's only... Because I charged him.
Actually, I didn't. I intentionally rolled one of them out. He likes to roll 3 dice.
Oh, he has a bandit nearby as well, just in case. Yeah, but either way, I rolled a pair of 1s.
All right, well, he needs 2 4s here.
Yep.
No fear! No! He gets 1!
Which one do you have?
Let's take the further one out. Yeah.
And the Goblin King fighting the Hill Troll and a friend.
Uh-oh.
Goblin King has rolled a 4.
Hill Troll on a 4.
Oh, it's a tie. You have a banner.
I don't think I do anymore, Ben. I think the Hill Troll...
I mean, you've got an orc, and the orc is in the fight.
Oh, yes. Oh, I also have an orc.
So you have an
orc attack.
Oh, and a banner.
The Hill Troll banner. 5, baby.
The Goblin King is not spending his last
All
point.
right. The Hill Troll needing 4 5s. 4s?
4s. Ah!
The Goblin needing...
The orc.
The Orc needing 5s because I outnumber you.
The orc needs 4s as well, because you outnumber me.
It's a 1! It's a 1. My 2 against your 1.
Goblin! On a 3.
On a 4. Two orcs versus 1 Goblin of the Ledge.
Goblin of the Ledge is on a 3.
Oh, double 1s, pair of nipples for those orcs.
He's got the kill! He's vicious!
And here it is, the captain. Oh, captain, my captain is on the 6, Ben.
Oh, your captain outfights my captain.
I need your defense 4?
Probably 4. It's going to be 4s.
Well, how about a 1 and a 3?
No wound days.
No wounds there. Well, not many models remain, and the glorious terrain makes it hard to see, so we're going to roll for priority for this turn.
We are indeed.
I have a 2.
I have also got a 2 and will be taking priority. You're out of might over there, huh?
I am.
Fortunately for me, the Goblin King is a hero of legend.
Well, firstly and foremostly, I am going to see if I am transfixed. Nope, the opposite. I get to move now.
You get to move right away. No,
now,
that would be hilarious.
Would you like to?
I would love to
sing
a song. I cannot be. Let's be a 6-inch banner again. Batter and beat, make them stammer and squeak. Unfortunately for Golfimbul, the Goblin King has to do battle with him now.
Oh, that is a foolish mistake, Ben. Golfimbul is enraged.
My tiny captain will take a tiny courage test and gonna roll a 6.
I think spend a point of will.
Spend a point of will and possibly a point of might. He hasn't spent any resources yet to not run away. He is going.
You're not an 8. There's no way. You're a captain. You have to be a 7.
That's true. He's got to be a 7. Yeah. So he spent his point of will.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of my movement.
All right, into my movement. I have some amount left. They're not leaving me much in the way of things to do over here. I think that is all the movement into the fight phase. Ben, do you have any actions to call?
I do not.
As much as I want to save the combat till the very end with the Goblin King, there is a chance I could remove him. So I'm going to call the combat with Golfimbul.
Okay.
Of Mount Gram.
Golfimbul and 2 friends fighting the Goblin King.
Let's see it, Ben.
The Goblin King has rolled the 6.
For the first time! Why would you do that to me? Golfimbul hasn't done it. Oh well, that wasn't gonna come off.
All right, we're just gonna lay right into old Golfimbul here. The Goblin King has gotten 1 wound. Because Golfimbul is defense 5.
I mean, he's also strength 4. You random, right? You rolled a 1 and a 2.
2.
You could spend a point of might to make it 2 wounds.
No, we'll just do the 1 wound.
You could kill him, Ben.
Was he
0 fate?
Oh, yeah, all right. We'll do 2 wounds. We'll spend a point of might.
Right.
Goblin King's last point of might. See if we can bring down. All right, Sam. 2 wounds on Golfimbul. Let's see how thick he really is.
How thick he is. I've been thinking this whole game he is a 3+ thickness save, Ben. He is not, as you have just told me. He's a 5, but no fear. They're both out of the tray. One of them was a pass. No fear. At least I guided you into spending might correctly. No fear. Thickness. Oh! He's come down with the thickness.
Oh, God damn it.
Rolling out of the dice tray and then into it. Powered him up. Powered him more up.
Good stuff. All right, Sam. It's my priority. We've got 1 orc fighting 2 goblins behind this rock over here. We've got a 1-on-1 back here. And And finally on this flank, we have one goblin attempting to knife the hill troll in the back of his knee.
Not on a roll like that, he's not. What am I going to do? The hill troll, Ben, he's going to scoop that goblin up around the waist. He's going to He's going to roll the difference in his strength. It's going pretty far.
So I'm strength 3, you're strength 6. So it's going up to 5 inches.
Okay. The Goblin King is in that 5-inch range, Ben. The hill troll, he's going to think real hard about who he wants to throw it at. And he is going to not throw it. He's going to throw it at somebody of your choice.
Somebody of my choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goblins left.
You can lose 2?
I can lose 2. I've got 2 fighting, and the one who's getting thrown is probably going to die. So I'm actually going to have you throw him at the Goblin King.
That makes sense. All right. So 2 strength 6 into the lead.
Yeah, the Goblin that's getting thrown is going to take 2 strength 6 hits, and he is dead.
He is. The Goblin King. He's
going to take 1 strength 6 hit.
And be knocked prone, importantly. Oh, it's powered up.
Ooh, smack. Goblin King is blubbery. He is just blubbery enough.
Boing, flip. Ben, we've got my 2 orcs doing battle with your 1 goblin.
I have a 4.
I have a 5. If he dies,
you need to kill both of these guys to end it. So your captain could end it.
The
goblin is dead.
My captain, Ben, against your cat. I am going to manipulate the odds.
Shield?
I'm going to shield. We're doing 1 more turn at least.
On a 5.
6. Just. Boink. He's chewing at the edge of the shield. Okay, there we go. This is a big one, Ben. The one we've all been waiting for. Can Golfimbul charge a prone Goblin King? Not on a... I saw that one.
Well. I will be taking priority, obviously.
That makes sense. Don't worry. I am not transfixed. I'm not transfixed.
You're also fairly safe. All right, so the Goblin King's going to stumble to his feet. Shot. He's flabbergasted, Sam. He's going to go into Golfimbul. He's going to take a courage test because I'm broken. He's a hero legend. He passed it last time for free.
Oh, he is passing it for sure.
He's passing it for sure this time. He's going to come this way.
Movement isn't really a thing I have currently, so we're going to try and charge the Goblin King with my spear-wielding orc. Get him in the guts! No. We are now going to put the hill troll into this. We're a difference of 3. Is 6 inches enough? No. That's fine. And then we'll put this orc there.
Oh, we're going to have Feel No Pain banner this turn. I forgot to say it.
Sure.
It shouldn't matter, but...
Okay, Ben. I can no longer kill the Goblin King in one fell swoop, so I'm not going to call it heroic combat.
Nice.
You are all out of might, correct?
I am all out of might.
Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start off with this one-on-one fight back here. This Nemesis Beaky Orc fighting 1 Goblin. My Goblin has rolled a 6.
Hill Troll and friends?
On a 3 for the Goblin.
Hill Troll gets the 6, Ben.
Yeah,
he's going to roll the difference in our strength.
Oh, he's going the distance.
It is, but still not far enough to reach that Goblin King. He's going to think hard. 6, he fails.
There is only 1 viable target within range.
He takes 2 strength 6 hits. He's dead. The other Goblin is also dead.
I have 2 Feel No Pains.
So the guy I threw died. Now 1 on the guy.
And 1 on the other one.
All right, then.
The blubberiest battle of them all, Sam. The Goblin King versus Golfimbul. The Goblin King's on a 4.
Saying there's a chance, boys. Yes! Golfimbul lives!
Can he wound the Goblin King? D5. Strength 4, looking for 5s.
2 wounds coming right up. No wounds coming nowhere.
Final battle of our time. The Captain Duel. The tiny Goblin has a 4.
I also have a 4, Ben.
Take it on the fight.
I do, and I'm going to kill him. I'm going to use my last point of might if I have to.
He's D4.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. His point of fate.
Is he as thick as his dad?
No! Tiny Goblin dead. Wow!
What a game.
What a silly game.
What a game.
Indeed, a hilarious game. A game
silly
of
game.
many a thick goblin.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Turns out that Golfimbul didn't have to prove his thickness because he was doing a lot of killing.
Yeah,
except
he was
crucially.
Yeah, that one thickness save that saved his thick hide.
Yeah, the Goblin King got him right in the gut. He went for the gut shot and boing, whoop.
Double sixes. That was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I would have been happy with one wound. I mean, I would have been ecstatic with two. One wound would have been enough. But no, I had to go and pause both of them.
Absolutely. All right, Ben. Well, should we go over the scoring for their scenario?
All right. You will score 8 victory points if your army is in possession at the end of the heirloom at the end of the game. So Sam's going to get 8 victory points for that. You're going to get 1 victory point for each objective marker that your army has uncovered, which has been revealed to be a decoy. Mm-hmm. So you can get another 4 there. You will, and I will get my 1 victory point. Yep. 3 victory points for breaking the enemy army without being broken. No one got any general wounds, and then you'll have 2 victory points for having a banner left, where I did not. So 16-1 for the Ravagers of the Shire against Goblin Town.
Yeah.
What a silly game. The Goblin King
really didn't show up.
He
needed to do work. Granted, the Hill Troll didn't do a huge amount, but Golfimbul's free heroic combats, where he has the high fight, is mounted against defense 3, so 6 to win, 4 to wound.
Yeah,
he put in some.
Could I have swarmed Golfimbul with goblins and prevented him from heroic combating a little bit? Probably, but this was much more entertaining. And I honestly, at least for the beginning of the game, felt that the Goblin King was in a good enough position that he could have done. If he'd won that first fight, he was going to barge into your relic bearer, and then it would have been a different game indeed.
Yeah, but, alas.
Either way, very fun.
Yes, a good one. Hopefully you enjoyed these 2 armies that we know you've been clamoring to see.
Yeah, everyone wanted to know who the thickest goblin was.
That's true. An important scientific discovery question, that would be the word I was actually looking for, has been answered.
Yep.
Which Gandalf would approve of.
Yeah, he has many questions to need answers, and now he has one less.
That is often the way with the wizards of the world. And with that wizardly vague statement, we're going to end this game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, I assume you've liked and subscribed to the channel at this point. And we will be back in 2 weeks with another battle report.